Now back to Trevor Linden in his own words. Brought to you in part by the Hyatt Regency Vancouver. Visit HyattRegencyVancouver.com for special offers. Hyatt Regency Vancouver, the official hotel of the Vancouver Canucks.
Pretty amazing that it's been that long. I remember, obviously, and so much of the credit has to go to Arthur Griffiths, who this was his vision and his concept. And you know, when he first floated the idea, I was 21 years old or whatever, and kind of didn't really understand the magnitude of it. But if you look at what a beautiful property this is and what an impact this has had on not only the city but the province, it's pretty incredible. And to see it where it is now and to be part of kind of the whole dream, I guess, in a small way is pretty neat. For me, Canuck Place was finished in '95, and I met a young boy early in the '90s that just through hospital visits and stuff, that if my recollection is right, he passed away in '94, I think. So, you know, I think for a young guy like I was, it was a pretty realistic view of what happens, you know. So I think that just made a place like Canuck Place and Children's Hospital and Ronald McDonald House all that more important. For me, when you meet not only the kids, but you meet the families, it is very inspirational, and I always enjoy, and it's interesting because the kids I always find are fearless, right? They are full speed ahead and really a source of inspiration for me. And the parents are the ones that I spend some time with talking to, because I know, as any parent would feel, what they must be going through, or try to understand and talk with them, because I know that it's nothing more difficult than that situation. So places like this or the other great places that we have, you know, are super important to not only the kids but their whole family.
Trevor Linden, in his own words. He has touched our hearts for 20 years. A great player, a better person. And on Wednesday, December 17th at 6 p.m., we will all celebrate Trevor Linden's retirement ceremony live on Rogers Sportsnet Pacific, presented by Subway. Now back to Trevor Linden, in his own words.
Hey, this is the last time, right?
I guess so, eh?
B. Mo.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, how you doing?
Different day, H1.
Different day, yes. How you doing?
Good.
Nice.
We have your last NHL game.
Uh-huh.
And more importantly, we have your last NHL goal.
Oh. So when I scored, yeah. So you were thinking ahead.
I was thinking,
you
scored twice. The first goal, they continued to play with, it went into the stands.
Oh,
so I was like, oh no. But the second goal.
Oh, Red,
yeah,
you're a good
so
man.
We worked with it.
"20 years ago today, I was drafted on the floor of the Montreal Forum by the Vancouver Canucks. At 18 years old, I can tell you I didn't know much, but I did know that I loved the game of hockey, and I was determined to play in the NHL. What I did not know is that I was moving to the best city in the world, would play for a fantastic organization, and be able to play in front of the most passionate hockey fans in the world. As I step away from the game today and move into the next chapter of my life, I definitely have mixed emotions. I know the time is right, but there is sadness. Where did 20 years go? I will miss the game, all of the people involved in the game, and definitely the buzz of game day. When I left Vancouver in February of '98, it was a very sad day for me. Even though I knew it had to be that way, it was still very difficult. When I received the call from Brian Burke in '01 telling me I was coming home, I did not know what to think. My 10 years had been so special, I was concerned it wouldn't be the same. Well, it wasn't the same. It was better. I'd like to thank Brian, Dave, Steve, and Coach Crawford for taking a chance. As sad as I am at leaving the game today, I'm very excited about the new challenges that lie ahead and the next chapter of my life. It's not every day you get to go from an old hockey player to a young man. Every fan that came to the rink, the graciousness that you have shown me on the streets and around BC has been amazing. For the people that were at my last game on April 5th, I want to say thank you. Words cannot describe how I felt and still feel. Although it should have been me saluting you, thank you for making me feel so special. I will never forget it. I want to thank my teammates last year and over the years for making this game the best game in the world. The privilege I've enjoyed being associated with some of the most amazing people is irreplaceable. Thank you very much.
I'll miss the guys, like I said. I mean, incredible guys and good people you get to spend a lot of your day with. And sometimes I think you take that for granted. I mean, I didn't last year, and I tried not to because I was recognized that probably the end was around the corner. So, but definitely miss that. And you know, the one thing that you really miss is just the satisfaction of playing well and winning a game, you know, and having a meaningful role in that game. There's a special feeling and rush that you get from that.
Ritchie and onto the right wing. Trevor Linden slap shot, scores!
It's going to get tough in late August and September when the body is saying and the mind is saying you should be doing something and you're not. So that'll be interesting, and you know, I enjoy working out. It's a lifestyle for me, but it'll be really difficult when I'm not part of something I have been for a long time. I mean, it's all I've done for the last 25 years is get prepared for September, because that's hockey season. It's a bit daunting for sure, and you never know where you're going to be emotionally. You know, you can't put yourself there because until you're actually there. So it'll be interesting. You know, it's going to be a day-by-day thing for sure. That's why it's such a great day. I mean, not every day you get to sit down for an hour, talk to a bunch of your colleagues, the media, and then walk out of the room and become just a young guy and not have that tag of veteran / old hockey player. So you got to look at the positives, right?
Trevor Linden, in his own words, has been a special presentation of Canucks TV.